Alright, what is up, guys? This is Railfan Connects right here. Today, we are playing a game called TrainWorks2. This is a game that I got for free off of the App Store, and you can too. This is a pretty good game that involves railroading, of course. There's different missions you can do, and there's a lot of different locomotives you can do. If we go into the store, you can see 4 different engines that you can purchase, from an SD40-2 to what looks like an SD90 Mac, but looks like an Ace. I don't know why. The back doesn't really look like anything for the 90 Mac, but it looks more like an Ace. But I don't know why they did this, but you can choose between the Union Pacific, Norfolk Southern, or Canadian Pacific paint schemes, and same with the other ones. But I have 2 locomotives here. I have the GP30 and I have the SD40-2, both in Burlington Northern paint. Kind of suits the region. And for the rail cars, I only have 4 of these, the covered hoppers, and 2 well cars. The main reason is because I finished both the coal transports. So we are going to finish, well, not finish, but I'm going to try to finish both the intermodal and the grains before we go on to the next region. So far this is a pretty good map. It has some kind of steep grades, but there's one part in the map that's like a 5.6% grade. I gotta go notch 8 all the way. It's crazy, dude. So I'll kind of run you guys through this, how I usually do this. So we're gonna go ahead and start up. It's a pretty simple game to do. It's very easy to work with, honestly. I would honestly give it a 5 out of 5 stars. You can also randomize the weather if you choose to. That's in the settings, but I just do random just because why not. So here we are. This is the map. This is over here on the right here we have the guide of all of the different transports. And you can see the different amounts of money we get after we complete a load. So if you get the coal load from Stonegate to Ashwood, you get like $9,000, which is the cheapest amount you could do. For the intermodals, you can go up to $84,000. So that's our goal. We're gonna get all the grain stuff done first. So this is what you get off of the grain transports. And here is the map, if you guys can see it that well. This is the map here that we have to use. We have everything pretty much everywhere. But other than that, it's pretty simple. There's a few steep grades, like maybe around here. Around this area, there's like a 5.6% grade. Somewhere over here. I don't remember where, like somewhere between here. Somewhere between like this region right here. Somewhere around there. So that's that. We got the terminals on the pretty much the corners of the map. But other than that, it is a pretty good looking map. And today's run, we will have a grain train from the Santa Fe grain elevator to the Tastecrafters food plant. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. We're gonna go ahead and build our train. We're gonna go ahead and put in the GP30 or the SD. Let's do the GP30 on the lead, and then our SD40-2 trailing. Both of them going forwards, and then we'll have our 4 flat cars, or not flat cars, our 4 grain cars, 100 tons. That will be pretty much the entire consist. So let's go ahead and build it up. And there you have it. That is the 2 locomotives that I have here. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna turn on the headlights and we're gonna get going. So we have to set this as the lead engine, of course, just to make sure that we don't accidentally go into 6355 and do anything to it. But we shouldn't have a problem. So we're gonna go ahead and set the reverser to forward, turn our headlights on, just like that, and we're ready to go. And of course, down here you'll see the mile per hour speed limit in red. That is the maximum speed limit you can go. You cannot go over it, as I never usually do, or hardly ever. I try to go under the speed limit, or the max speed limit, I should say, just as a precaution, because if I'm going that speed and I get like right here, I have to slow down to get into the siding to unload or load up, and I have to like hit the emergency brakes in air quotes, but I would have to put the brakes almost full on just to slow down the train a lot. So that's why I normally go under the speed limit. But although it takes time, it's a pretty fun game. All right. You can see down here in the black bar here, there is the grade percentage showing. So I have to know what percent grade it's going to be, so that way I know that where I have to put my throttle. If I have to put it all the way up or I have to put it halfway, whatever the case may be. But if it's a downhill grade, I kind of keep the throttle at notch 0 and just keep it there until the grade changes to an upward hill. Then I do that. I notch it up, so that way I don't slow down and fall back. That's happened multiple times already. But right now we're cruising at a good 8 miles an hour right now. We have to go into this this section of track, but we're not going to go this way, so we have to make sure that we're lined up. And as you can see, we can tell which direction the switch is lined up to. We do not want to go left, we want to go straight, because our destination is the Santa Fe grain elevator, and then Taster's Food. Why do I keep saying Taster's? Taste Crafter's Food Plant. That's where we're gonna go. So we're doing that. Let's notch up a little bit here. Once we get past this switch, the mile per hour speed limit will increase to 28. So, yep, there it is. So we can notch up, go past 15 miles an hour, and get this thing done. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this in the comments. section below. This is the first time I've ever screen recorded a game, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I really won't have that much commentary because there's not really anything much, but I'll try and do what I can. If you guys want to see, if you guys want to see more, again, if you guys want to see more of this, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you want commentary or non-commentary, but either way, it works. So anyway, we're lined up to the next section of track. We're gonna go east. We're going northbound right now. We're gonna go eastbound. Then we're gonna head southbound, and then we're gonna reach the Santa Fe grain elevator, and that is where we're gonna load up. And our speed limit changed to 50 miles an hour. So I'm gonna throttle up a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and get her going. There are grade crossings in this game. There's more grade crossings than the last game I played, train related. The other one had like the other one I played had like one grade crossing, and that was it. This one has multiple, which I love, because I wanna practice doing the normal, not punch loop, but the horn sequence when going over a grade crossing, because that'll prepare me for the future. But anyway, let's see. That is our train right here. These orange and green rectangles. The two orange rectangles, or this, I guess, one long orange rectangle, that is our locomotives, and the green rectangles are the cars. Pretty simple. I need to throttle up, because we are losing speed on this pretty much flat 0% grade. Oh, and here's a funny thing. When I change... Oh, wow, that's a bit laggy. That'll happen. But if I do this, I can just... This is very funny. I just found this out, like, the other day. If you just sit on the road and just wait for a car, watch this. You get pushed along with it. You can chase the train all the way down. How cool is that? Anyway, we should probably slow down the train a little bit here. You're coming up on a grade crossing, so here we go. And we want to go into the siding track to load up. So we're already lined up. And the speed limit for the siding is 16, but I will tend to go much slower than that. The coal runs, those siding tracks are 9 miles an hour. So I tend to do that a lot more often than just the regular, what it actually says. Because I don't want to not miss, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to miss any grain. Like I don't want the car to be half filled up and already be like half across the map and only get like half amount the money. Turn that off. So I will go this speed here, 3 miles, just over 3 miles an hour, but under 4, just to load up in the grain and the coal. And here we can auto, or that's not what I wanted to do, darn it. We can auto load and we can auto unload these cars. But this is the grain elevator. This is where we load up. If you guys didn't know already, and this is how the game loads up the cars. Just like that, which is pretty fascinating. I don't entirely know what would happen if I had it non-auto. That would be a mystery. I've never tried that before. I've always used the auto and unload. The auto load and unload, I should say. So there you go. We've loaded up. We are now at 684 metric tons. 4 cars being 400 metric tons, and they have the 2 locomotives being a total of 284. Well, not just the 2 locomotives, but the empty cars plus the 2 locomotives. That's 284 metric tons. And we just loaded up 400 metric tons. So, a little bit of math, a little bit of, not really, yeah, a little bit of math to figure out the metric tons. But, other than that, we're good to go. Let's, notch it up. I can also do this. Watch this. I can go into spectator mode and just sit right here at the grade crossing. Just wait for the train. Like a rail fan would. How cool is that? How cool is that? There you have it. Let's get back to the train. We are inside the cab now. And there you go. That's just one thing I love about this game. You can just go into spectator mode and just rail fan pretty much anywhere along the map. I can still control the train while I'm in spectator, like this. Look, I'm not even with the train, and I can still control it. I'm just gonna not zero this real quickly here, but it's crazy. It's great. I can just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and rail fan over at this bridge over here, just waiting for this train to be here. Get a good spot right here. Here we go. It's still so neat. It's great. It's just incredible. You know? That's the thing I like about this game. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at where we are. We are right there. And we still have that much to go. So, Taste Crafters, that's our destination right now. And this is where we are. Oh, where are we? Here we are. We are right there. So we still got quite a bit to go. But we're just gonna enjoy it, you know? Enjoy the sounds of the locomotives, you know? Let me just do something here. Shave and haircut. There you go. I had to do it. And there's another bridge. Let's go. And we'll definitely beat the train to a place. I can even go like all the way to the next grade crossing and just sit there waiting for the train to go by. Like, you don't get this kind of feature in other train games, except for, you know, train simulators like this. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. Look, I can even pace the train. It's crazy. I definitely recommend getting in this game. My next goal is I'm buying that SD70 or 90 or whatever it is. That's my next goal. But like, look at that! I'm pacing the train. Enough of that. We need to see where we are. We are getting close, so we should definitely start slowing down the train a little bit as we near the end of our journey with 3110 and 6355. And I do want to show you guys something real quick after this. You can change the paint schemes, you can change the ID, you can change the horn on every one of these locomotives that you buy. like, it's not, you don't just get one certain paint scheme. Like, you get a primed locomotive, and you can choose between different paint schemes. Like, that's so cool. But it will cost you to buy another paint scheme back. Like, let's say you take this paint scheme and you want to go to another one, but then you want to revert back to this. Yeah, it'll cost you. It'll still cost you. Because even though you've already selected it, it's still gonna cost you. Like, that's just one thing. I just wish, like, you could buy the paint scheme, and then you could just select between a bunch of different paint schemes that are free. Because, like, you've already paid for them, but you have to buy them again. So, I kind of wish they did that. But I'm totally okay with it. I'm totally okay with this, whatever is within this game. I'm totally okay with it. I love it, and I would recommend it. Let's see, where are we right now? We are getting very close. We are at a mere 15 miles an hour right now. You're going to be heading into the siding. We have another grade crossing coming up. And I do have to stop for unloading the cars. And you'll see why I say that in just a second. Alright, so to unload, we have to go into the siding. So we have to make sure the switch is aligned in the right area. Shut the brake off. So we gotta go this. This is the west siding, I guess, or the east siding. I guess you could say. Let's put the brakes on this a little bit here. And slow this down just a little more. Because we have to stop within any of those 4 pipelines. Activate controls. Make sure that's on. The auto load and unload. Put the brakes off. Make sure we're going at most 2 miles an hour because I don't want to miss anything. And these cars either three bay hoppers, so I have to get right around here-ish. Make sure I'm lined up with these three. Or if I miss that, I just go to the last three. And it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. It's on, connect the pipes. And there you go. One car done, 3 more to go. Car number 2 done. Here we go. 2 more to go. And in theory, going from the yard, which is always where you start to build your train, and doing the Taste Crafters food plant run should take about half an hour approximately. But if you go to the other one, that will most likely take you more than half an hour, because you have to battle a 5.6% grade with 4 loaded cars, 2 locomotives, and a bunch of weight and gravity. So that's a more trickier route. But what's even more trickier is doing the intermodal, which we have to go from like one corner of the map to the other corner of the map, vice versa. That would definitely take you the longest. Probably like maybe an hour or so. An hour plus to do the intermodal runs. But right now we're just doing the grain runs. Of course I missed that. And there you have it. That's all 4 cars. I'm gonna put the brakes on, turn the ditch lights off, and that's it for the day. There you go, the revenue. And of course, you get ads with this game, which most likely you can just skip it. So anyway, that just about does it. And also you can get free $10,000 as well, which is very nice. And you can get it pretty much like every 5 minutes or so. In my theory, I was able to get this like maybe every 5 minutes or so, at least. But there you go. And back to the locomotives. Let's just use the SC40-2 for example. This menu here on the right, you have a lot of different options. You can either sell it, which we do not want to sell. This is your repair shop. This is what tells you if it's good, if it's excellent, if it's bad, if it needs to be repaired. That's not what I want to do. Paint shop. Yes. Lot of variety. You have Norfolk Southern, you have a CSX YN2, regular CSX, BNSF, I think CNW. I'm not sure what that one is. Union Pacific, Chessie, Utah Railway, Sioux Line, the one we have, which is Burlington Northern, Santa Fe, Milwaukee Road, Montana Rail Link. I think that's Ohio Central. I don't know. It might be Ohio Central. The Grey Ghost KCS, the Bell version of KCS, Canadian National, Wisconsin Southern, BC Rail. I'm not sure what that one is, and then the Fairmax. So a lot of different varieties, but they do cost a lot. They do cost a lot. But we are here. Hold on, what? Where is it? There it is. You can change the ID designation, which you can just pretty much just change the ID number of the locomotive from whatever it is at the start to whatever the heck you want. I think it only goes to 4 numbers. Let me see. Can it go to 5 numbers? It can only go to 4 numbers. So you can only do 4 numbers. Because that's how USA locomotives are. You can go up to 4 numbers only. And then the refuel, of course. This is how much it'll cost you just to get fueled up again. It will cost a lot because, of course, it is not a car. It's not a car. So, and the horns, my favorite. And I'm saved number 7 for last because that one is my favorite. So, you can do a test honk, which you just hold down the button and you can hear all of the different horns. That's horn number 1. That is horn number 2. That's number 3. This is number 4. And that's number 4. This is number 5. This is number 6. Which is the one I usually have. This one is number 9. This is number 8. And then number 7, my all-time favorite. And pretty much all of these are pretty accurate to the real-life example. And it's amazing. This is number 7. How cool is that they added an RS5T in here, huh? That is awesome. This is why I love this game. Anyway, that's the SC40-2. The GP30 pretty much has all the same horns. Paint scheme wise, it's different. So you have I think this is Rio Grande. This is either Rio Grande or Wheeling in Lake Erie. I think this is more so Rio Grande. You have Union Pacific, Burlington Northern, which I currently have, Santa Fe, Chassis System, CNW, Sioux Line, an older version of CSX, when it was the gray and blue paint scheme. I don't remember what that one's called. The CSX YN2, you have the Burlington route, and you have the Milwaukee Road. So, different variety, for a few different varieties for the locomotives. Think for the 90 Mac, you only have 3 paint schemes. Like I said earlier, you have Union Pacific, Norfolk Southern, and Canadian Pacific. Versus the Dash 9 here, you have a few different varieties. You have, of course, Norfolk Southern, Southern Pacific, CSX Y and 2, the other CSX, BNSF, H2, Union Pacific, CNW, the War Bonnets, Ferromex, Canadian National, and then 4 Norfolk Southern main units. Like you have, I think this one was for, what was this for? 4003, I think? Like 4003 and, oh my gosh, what was it? I can't remember. But this one was for the 4004 and 4005. I think this one was for 4002 and 4003. I think. So no, this one was 4000 and 4001. I think this one was 4002 and 4003. And this one was for 4004 and 2005. I think I got that right. And then, of course, what was previously Norfolk Southern 8520 is now KWLX 8520, and next Norfolk Southern AC44 C6CF unit. I think. Yeah. C6CF. Yeah, C6CF. And I don't know why they have these for the Dash 9s. These were made into AC44s. So I don't know why they don't have other relatable locomotives on here. I guess because actually I don't know why, but they should add more locomotives and only do the paint schemes of certain varieties that only apply to those model designations. Like you would have a Norfolk Southern original logo, the non-horsehead logo on NS-9s. You would have the low ditch lights CSX units, Dash 9s. Let's see. BNSF Dash 9s are pretty much the same. You get the idea. But I'm thinking they should add like an AC44 C6M, an SD70 Ace, an SD7, or like any of the SD70 series. Maybe any of the ST60 series. They should have the CSX SpongeBob units, the SD40-3s, and any of the paint schemes, really. Just without the SpongeBob nose, just a regular nose. But, that's honestly my opinion. They should also have, let's see what else they should have. I feel like they should also have steam locomotives in here. They should have steam locomotives in here. They should have those in here. Automatically, I would get one if it was a big boy. I would save up so much. I would sell the locomotives, get enough money, and I would get that big boy. But unfortunately, now this is the only 4 that we have. But hey, it works. But I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments which of the 9 horn choices were your favorite. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.